Welcome to the ICP with We Show.
I'm Eric.
I'm Aaron.
And I'm Robbie.
And we've got a great show for you today. In this episode, we'll talk about whackness, being prompt, being sober, eating breakfast, being brainless, staying positive, and, I don't know, might cry later.
Yeah. It's ICP. With who? With me. With you and me.
And with Robbie.
It's news and reviews with these three dudes. It's the ICP with We Show. We Show. We Show. We Show. We Show. We Show. We Show.
Now, Eric, were you a carnival barker there to start out that? And we've got a great show for you today.
And now you've bound me to doing that when I pick this up later.
Oh, good.
Speaking of Carnival Barker, something about Travis Barker doing stuff with ICP. That's all.
Well, hold on. We're not into music news yet.
I actually read a music news months ago about Travis and also Bob Barker, maybe, or no, Paul Barker from Ministry. Either way, quitting the music business and getting into the carnival business.
Oh, well, good on him. I'm glad that worked out.
Story.
And Bob Barker quitting the game show business.
Yeah.
Now, do we have game show news? Are we ever going to do that?
Oh, next time.
Next week.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Cut all that. I don't want to do that.
I don't think I could do game show news.
I'm already thinking like Wheel of Fortune cookies, Jeopard tea could be a tea brand someone's starting.
Oh, yeah, sure. Spill that tea. So last episode, rather than delivering important and really just late breaking and very current music news, we did we brought some Big Johnson t-shirts to the table. Do we have any idea whether that was appreciated or deeply detested?
Oh, I've heard nothing at all.
Perfect.
I think it was largely ignored. Yeah.
Okay, good. And people were like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
Well, we did have some people in the Discord ask, kind of make reference to the point that they didn't know what it was, and then they looked it up and then knew what it was well after they had been confused for a long time, which, I don't know, maybe if we start talking... Well, we said that we mentioned the website early in the thing, so...
but also... clearly we do this show for each other and don't even stop to consider that somebody might listen to it. So.
Hugely true. Here's what I'm going to tell the audience.
I always forget that.
Audience, if you ever don't know what we're talking about, look it up. Just like the minute if I say something you don't know what it means, minute I say it, Google it. You don't need to sit and wonder. I'm not going to explain it well.
We're not explaining anything to you.
Yeah. You've listened potentially, I'm not going to count on you having done it, but to over 213 episodes of this bullshit. Have we ever once said, hey, let's explain this joke so that everybody knows what we're talking about?
No, and it's not going to start today. So if you don't understand, look it up.
Yeah.
I'm not going to explain anything to you. Ask me why.
Why?
Don't wanna.
Okay.
Fair reason.
Well, for all the people that are like, I don't know what Big Johnson is. I don't care what it is. I didn't think that was funny. Good news, because still ahead, music news is back. And today we're talking about the super famous Fun Time guys. I know we talked about them in the last episode, but this is an episode about them. And guess why? It's because Robbie promised Aaron a playlist. And he and I could not agree on what songs needed to go on it. So this episode is not only us learning about the Fun Time guys, it's Robbie and I building Aaron the perfect Fun Time playlist.
Yeah, we fought it out. We duked it out in the Discord private chat for a while. Yeah. Basically, each pleaded our cases, didn't agree, and completely dropped the conversation and never went back to it.
That's what happened.
So now you get to hear it out loud.
Yeah, we'll explain more about that later. But first, let's get some music news. We've left people starving for music news because they've gone now weeks without hearing what's happening in the world of music.
Yeah, I know a lot of our audience has unsubscribed from Spin Magazine because they just get it all from us.
Right.
So I feel bad that you didn't get it from us or Spin Magazine.
Right. They probably had to go to the newsstand and pick up a copy.
Yeah, the most recent Spin Magazine.
Right.
Who's on the cover of that? Hold on.
Do they still make Spin? They probably picked up Spin and The Source and
Double XL for sure. Yeah. Well, the Winter. Wow, they really are still
Alternative Press.
Alternative Press for sure. Big, very popular publication in the world of people that listen to literally any of the podcasts I'm on.
Yeah. Let's see. It looks like, you had to get the Chance the Rapper Winter 2026 issue of Spin to get your news, and I apologize for that.
Chance the Rapper and 2026 does not feel like two things that should go together to me.
No, well, we're in music news. This is safe to discuss briefly. He did put out an album that was supposed to be his big comeback, and I think it, landed with a mild appreciation and mostly no one caring. So,
I've never respected him ever since he tried to bite Isham's acid rap. I was like, you can't do that.
Oh yeah, I doubt he knew it was a thing.
Probably not.
I think Isham, unfamous. Well, cut that out. He's going to come
unholy.
that for sure. Unholy, infamous is what I meant, and very famous.
I do think that in rap circles, even people that probably don't pay attention to the horrorcore and juggalo world, I think they've got an idea of who Isham is.
You think so?
I think so.
I want to poll 200 rap fans and see how many people have heard of Isham.
No,
I bet
rappers. I want you to poll rappers.
None from Detroit.
Correct.
Okay.
Now I will say,
get him on the horn.
On the Isham vein, anytime I wear my Isham hat, I get compliments for it from people who clearly do not seem like horrorcore fans or like juggalos. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I actually, on the opposite hand, had to stop wearing my Real Life Productions, Devil in the Moonlight logo shirt. Because so many people thought it was something about Donald Trump.
What?
Yeah, the silhouette. I don't know. Listen, I'm not one of those.
It's the silhouette of a devil against the moon.
Yeah, no, I know. But looks like when you look up RLP logo, a lot of other crap comes up. Real Life Productions logo. Something about the way the devil's forehead is shelf-like. People think it's Donald Trump's hair, I think.
Okay. All right. Whatever.
But no, I straight up literally would wear my Isham, t-shirt to like comedy stuff, and people would be like, what is that, like a Donald Trump thing? Like, no, what?
Hey, listen. Go ahead, and it's basically the free spot now, but go ahead and mark off Robbie brings up Donald Trump on your bingo card.
Hey, it might not be the last time. We didn't get to music news yet.
That's true. Well, let's start off music news. Okay. Robbie, how many headlines did you find?
I had a late week. I found 3 headlines.
I found 3 as well. Aaron?
I found 3 as well.
Oh, just like my favorite Zug Island album. 333.
Oh, I found 3 as well? Oh, yeah. That one. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Robbie, why don't you? I found 3 as well.
Kick things off and tell us how Donald Trump is reacting to music right now.
Oh, sure. Well, actually, this is actually a Donald Trump story since he's queued it up, but he is not reacting to any music. There was a miscommunication in the news lately where Donald Trump posted an AI photo of himself. And a lot, I gotta say, peeved off a lot of his base who thought he was positioning himself to look like Jesus, and they thought that was disrespectful to the man upstairs. Yeah. Trump spoke out, said, "Whoa, I didn't mean anything like that. I thought I was dressed like a doctor in this." And people were like, "A doctor? It doesn't look like a doctor. What are you fucking talking about, this guy?" Turns out he meant a spin doctor. He was he was dressed as one of the spin doctors.
One of the 2 princes?
Yeah. So that was just it was kind of a tribute to the Spin Doctors he was trying to do, because it was like the anniversary of their album.
If you zoom in, you can see clearly that he's got a pocket full of kryptonite.
Yeah. And he wants to buy you flowers, and I say, hey, buddy, go ahead now.
Go ahead now. Yeah. How about that? Aaron, what do you have?
So I did see that photo, and listen, I don't know about y'all, but only the fake news, liberal, lamestream media can spin that into him looking like Jesus.
Spin it? Spin doctor it?
Spin doctor it into him looking like Jesus. He's clearly a spin doctor.
Clearly a spin doctor.
And don't Google the Spin Doctors and try to match up the photo, because it's kind of a deep cut. It was the outfit that one of the Spin Doctors wore on Halloween of 1997, but just at a private
when he was going
event.
As Jesus.
Yeah.
Just at a private. I don't know what he was going as, but it was definitely meant to look like that. And it was a private party. There's not, a lot of photos, but Trump knows about it.
A woman I know told me about this as well, and I don't know if she knew what she was talking about, but she's really one of those little Miss Can't Be Wrongs, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
And I have now exhausted my Spin Doctor's knowledge.
Hey, more than I said.
Oh, mine's long gone. Two Princes is where it started and stopped for me.
Yeah. Well, they had
what stories you guys been finding out there, though, in the mines?
Well, here's one. And guys, I'm a little bit embarrassed because I pulled this headline, and then right before we started recording, I realized this is just a review of a Tom and Jerry episode.
Oh, okay.
Modest mouse feuds with arrogant cat.
Yeah, that is what'll happen. All over that Tom and Jerry.
Unfortunately, not music news, but I thought it was.
You just looked up Modest Mouse and kind of, or you maybe just saw it and thought it was.
Yeah, well, I saw it. I mean, I usually have Tom and Jerry review pages pulled up at work all the time. So.
Like synopsis kind of stuff.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I saw this and I was like, wow, wild to see it. But after a downturn in the Pacific Northwest housing market, iconic Seattle band Sunny Day Real Estate has announced that they're exiting the real estate business and exploring new ventures in more modern and lucrative businesses. Did you guys read this?
I didn't.
I missed this one.
Well, it's true. Going forward, they're going to be known as Sunny Day AI generated TikTok videos.
Oh wow! Now that
way more money in that. Stable.
And way more money, and I think it's gonna last. I think it's gonna be a forever. It's evergreen.
Better investment than real estate.
I definitely better investment than real estate. I thought maybe they'd make a lateral move and go Sunny Day commercial property management services.
Oh sure.
Oh yeah, that'll happen. I was thinking it was just rainy day real estate, because people put money away for a rainy day.
Sure.
Wonderful. Robbie?
Oh, sure. Let's see. This one's a weird one. So Justin Bieber in a little bit of hot water after his Coachella performance last weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently at one point in the show, he just sat down at a laptop that was on stage and kind of screen shared with the crowd just a lot of Gigi Allen live videos, which took everyone by surprise. And yeah, he kind of just looked at it and said, now that's a performer. And it got bad reviews.
Interesting.
I think Gigi Allen would appreciate somebody being paid $10 million to sit on stage and watch videos of his performances.
Yeah, I mean, it would get his message out there.
Did you hear that? Did you hear Justin Bieber got $10 million sponsorship from YouTube to brand his performance? YouTube.
Oh, is that why? That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it works.
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, I'm glad they're paying their small creators.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, hey, here's one on a lighter note, both comedy wise and diet wise. The estate of Jimmy Buffett joins with Atkins to promote a healthier keto diet with the new lettuce wrapped cheeseburger in paradise meal.
Oh,
Okay.
When asked to comment, Atkins CEO states, if he ate less carbs, he probably could have saved himself and those 2 margaritas from the loose dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
that
what
would
do
have
I
helped.
know? I'm
Yeah.
just a bobblehead owner.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's true.
That's how I sign off all of my blog
Yeah.
posts.
They're
But
action
what do I
figure
know?
owner, rather.
Yeah.
What do I know? I'm just a Jimmy Buffett action figure owner.
Oh, I just say
I
I'm
came
just a
really
bobblehead
close to
owner.
buying one.
I mean, hey, Christmas is just around the corner.
I saw one on eBay for $65 and only $10 shipping. And I was like,
Shoot.
still in the original box.
Hey, listeners, buy us that. We'll pass it around like Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants,
Yeah. We'll all
Yeah.
own it.
Brotherhood of the Traveling Jimmy Buffett action figure.
From Jurassic
2 days a
Park,
week, we'll each have custody. And then on Sundays, we'll all get together with it.
Yes,
and then just kind of look at it.
Have
together.
a family dinner.
We'll treat it like Flat Stanley, and we'll have it take pictures
Yeah.
everywhere.
I've been hearing about this guy left and right, this Flat Stanley.
Yeah.
He's flat.
Friends with Trader Joe, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good frozen goods.
Hey, you guys know this band Deftones. I think we all like them.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know their vocalist and lead creative, Chino Marino?
Sure.
Absolutely.
In a recent interview, and I couldn't believe this, he said, "It's no coincidence that Deftones released our debut album, Adrenaline, in 1995, only 3 years after Def Leppard released their #1 album, Adrenalize. They're literally our entire inspiration. As a matter of fact, the original hidden track at the end of Adrenaline was a cover of Pour Some Sugar on Me, but we decided to remove it out of respect for Def Leppard."
Wow. So they didn't want to cover it out of respect. Did they think
Yeah.
the cover was bad, or?
To my understanding, they thought nothing could stand up to the original,
Gotcha.
which
It's a wide
is an
track.
all-time
Yeah.
classic.
I'll be honest, if I heard a Deftones cover of Pour Some Sugar on Me, it might be the most horny thing I've ever heard in my life.
You know,
Yeah,
what, you might
that's
be
fair,
right.
actually.
Yeah.
I'd be jerking off right now.
Speaking of Deftones, did you see Chino actually was in a Levi's ad the other day?
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it was him wearing a pair of jeans, and he says, "I know my name is Chino, but I'm all denim, baby."
Oh,
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I missed that one, I guess.
Yeah. So that's a clever marketing. Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. I do
Hold on,
have
was that
one
a,
more.
was that a headline? Oh,
No,
a
that was a bonus for you.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, sure.
Yeah, I have one more here. Outcast. We love them. We know them. They're current. They're hip.
Yeah.
They're modern.
Yeah. Andre 3000, Big Boy.
Yeah, they're set to release a brand new follow-up song to Miss Jackson
Oh,
later this year. It's called Mr. Johnson. And it's rumored to be about our good friend Enormous. So
Oh,
I'm
sure.
looking forward to that one.
is it similarly an apology song, or?
No, it's an observation song. It goes, "He's got a big Johnson. I am for real."
That is
Yeah.
a good song. You know what, listeners? I know Outkast is doing it, but try to beat him to the punch. Go ahead and make that
Yeah,
Make that
song.
and send it to us. Yeah.
with your action figure.
Yeah,
Ours.
yeah, with, yeah.
Send us a cassette tape of you doing that song
Yeah,
with the action figure that you owe us.
exactly. And
Wonderful.
do we have a deadline on that?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Robbie, hit us with a headline.
Yeah, this one's a little convoluted, I thought, but listen, I don't write the news, I just read it. New Order, the band New Order, are going to be making an appearance on the TV show The Bear, which I guess some scripts leaked, and they're going to be kind of doing like a who's on first type of situation where the cooks are going to be in the back and they're going to sit at a table, and then they're going to be like, "New Order's here," and they're like, "Oh, what is it?" And like, "Well, new Order's here," and they're like, "Yeah, what's the order? I need to make the food," and it's just going to go on like that for an extended amount of time.
Oh, yeah. There'll be a real,
That's
Joy Division in that grouping there.
Yeah. So coming soon to FX.
Yeah, that sounds good.
wonderful. I'm sure they'll have a mild reaction and not start screaming at each other like they do in every episode of the band.
Yeah,
probably.
I'll watch it. Here's a really interesting headline. I'm very happy for him. Following in the footsteps of artists like Blackpink, Lady Gaga, Post Malone, and Selena Gomez, who have all partnered with Nabisco to release special limited edition co-branded Oreos, Jamie Madrox has partnered with Leaf Brands to release his own co-branded Jamie Hydrox cookies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're basically the same as the originals, but mostly tasteless.
Whoa. Now that is wordplay.
Hey,
there you go.
I thought about almost tasteless, but I thought, whatever.
Yeah. No, I think the people at Spin Magazine or whoever did the right thing with that one.
Yeah, they got it right. Would you guys eat Jamie Hydrox cookies?
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
I would buy that. I'm a sucker for an exclusive.
Yeah.
You could have just asked, would you guys eat cookies? And yeah.
That's true. Also, it's a cookie, so yeah, I'll eat it.
So like on every website, you guys are like, yes, I'll take the cookies.
I always opt in, except all.
Except all cookies.
And guess what? Not a single goddamn cookie has been shipped to my house. It pisses me off. Do you know how many websites I've accepted all the cookies? None of them have shipped yet.
Yeah.
How's your laptop doing?
I think I'm just going to walk into Walmart and grab a cart full of cookies and walk out and just say, hey guys, I accepted these already. These are mine.
On your website.
Not going to pay.
Yeah. Wait, Eric.
Yeah.
Eric, can you one more time? You asked what's your laptop like? Can you just?
I said, how's your laptop doing?
Covered in crumbs.
Oh yeah. Okay. Music news.
Your laptop's comfortably numb.
Yeah, well, that's a Pink Floyd
that's a music news headline.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what? I'll save it for next week. I'll workshop it. I'll do more research on that one and save it for next week. So I guess are we all done? Robbie, do you have anything about the Grammys by chance?
They're coming up next year, I think, so we will have to wait on that, but we'll see.
Okay, wonderful. Can't wait for that.
Okay. Let's check in on, so in our last episode, very explicitly, it was stated that we would give Aaron, Robbie specifically, would give Aaron an All Azuli Lou playlist and a Super Famous Fun Time playlist. We already discussed what's going on with the Fun Time playlist, but Robbie, you did, because I saw it, gave some feedback, you made some adjustments. You did give him a Zool playlist.
Asked and answered. Yep.
Aaron, did you hear it?
Yes. I listened to it. I'll be honest, I listened to it for the first time today because my life has been so busy recently. But
fresh in your ears. That's what,
listen to it front to back, front to bottoms.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to the front bottoms.
Instead. Okay, well, yeah.
But hey, I think they were a great representation of All Azuli Lou.
The front bottoms were?
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, sounds right.
She holds on and curves forever to sleep on a twin-size mattress in somebody's attic or basement. My whole life never graduating up in size to add another. And my nightmares will have nightmares every night.
Okay. The playlist, Aaron Zuli Lou, listen to it. And I'll be honest, Robbie, you killed it. This was a great little flowing playlist. I listened to it in order, did not shuffle this bitch.
Good.
And I think it flows really well. I mean, you've got a good mix of all the different eras, I guess, in here. Yeah. And I tended to I might have wanted maybe one or two more songs off of Psycho, but
okay,
I'm not going to complain.
Well, part of the idea was you had told us which albums you already listened to, so those weren't big focus albums when Robbie was putting it together.
Yeah, so like Church of Zool's not on there at all because I was like, you heard it twice. I don't need to introduce you to it.
Yeah.
Notice that, and I was appreciative of that because, like you said, I've already heard that one twice, front to bottoms. But No, this playlist is really good. I'm gonna listen to it a little bit more over the next week or so, and probably have a bit more specific thoughts. But man, I'll tell you, Alazuli Lu, like 80% of the time, the hooks are fine. 20% of the time, they're corny as shit. Yep. But 100% of the time, the verses rip.
Yeah. They're rapping ass rappers.
Yeah. No, they're fantastic. Sometimes the hooks feel a little lazy.
All right.
That's a thing that can happen. You should see these guys live. If you want to talk about adept rappers that function as a hip hop unit, these guys are very fun live.
Maybe I'll go to Camp Zool.
Maybe.
Hey, maybe any of us will go. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see if it happens. It might be off the table this year.
That's what I'm saying. If it happens, maybe we'll go.
Yeah, the rumors are that it may or may not happen this year. So we'll see.
Ooh, I might be going to no big events this summer. We'll see.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll mention the gathering later, I guess, but it's in a weird place.
All right. Well, so Aaron, are you inspired to listen to more? Or are you like, the playlist does it, I'm just going to listen to this?
I'm inspired to listen to more, but honestly, I will probably mainly focus on this playlist.
Cool.
Did anything from said playlist jump out as like, oh, I'm liking the stuff from this period, or was it just kind of like a
specific song
for the first time kind of thing?
The 2 tracks you have from Head of Horns, I really like those. I think Sold My Soul.
I be riding with the devil, so I never spend a night alone. Ruger with me every time a killer write a song. Is that right or wrong? Insinuate I have no hope left. They finna bleed, get a Kotex. Yeah, plain pussy. All y'all more so watered down. Billy ad collar on the walls. Slaughterhouse. Better off without it, I'm better off dead. Holding axe in a grudge, here to sever off heads. Fuck whatever y'all said, no soul to hold accountable. No sin can stop this feeling's insurmountable.
And Letter from Hell.
Mama, you were right, there was more to life than getting high and just getting by. You gave me good advice, so I never paid attention. I know I didn't, but I wish I would've listened. No benediction, just a suicide affliction called religion, superstition, and sin was my addiction. Blessed be the burn, we're just worms in the oven. The intestines turn to surface now, turning in my stomach. There's no time down here. Eternity's an estimate, no blessings and no testament, just burning in my excrement. Appalling, crawling through ashes of peace, glowing and glowing.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah. Big fan of those, and that's something that I had not listened to previously. But yeah, I mean, I think if I were to pick anything that stood out that I had not previously listened to, it would probably be those 2. But I'll probably have a different opinion after 3 more listens of this thing.
Well, and this will be a constant updated segment.
Yeah, this will
Every
be
week.
the evolution of Aaron's relationship with Alazuli Lu.
Yep,
The evolution of life's question marks.
Question marks. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get to super famous fun time, guys, because that's really this episode.
That's the bulk of this one. Yeah,
that's the bulk of this.
That's the meat. And hey, speaking of meat, real quick, just want to let y'all know, I've officially done it. I just moments ago finished my weekly entire frozen pizza.
Oh,
while recording this episode. Yeah.
Wow. I had a frozen pizza before we started.
I have not had a frozen pizza today. Now I feel like left out.
Try eating that thing on air next time.
Okay. I don't know if I can.
You know what? All 3 of us next episode, I'm telling the listeners this right now. All 3 of us next episode will commit to eating an entire frozen pizza while recording, and you won't hear a single bit of it. We're going to keep it as quiet as possible.
This is going to be a pizza party.
Yeah. So, Robbie, I would love to get from you a brief history of the super famous fun time guys. You can talk about who these guys are, where they're from, when this started, the albums they've released, their association with Long Live Evil and stuff like that. But real quick, I want to tell you, when I made this playlist, like 10 days, 2 weeks ago, I started listening to it and I really haven't stopped. I've been listening to it pretty nonstop, and I had it on in the car the other day. And out of nowhere, I didn't even bring up anything about it. Christy totally cool guyed me. She goes, "You were so hard on them when they first came out. Like, you wouldn't even give them a chance, but I thought they were pretty cool." And I was like, shut up.
She liked it all along.
Yeah, she was
adopter.
like, oh, now you think it's cool. I always thought it was cool. I was like, come on, don't do that.
I've just been sliding her stuff to say that I would say.
I bet. Well, I think I sent you the other day random things that she said that I was like, where did this come from? One of them was like, she was like, I can't help it. I just love Whipstick. He's my favorite. I'm like, okay, this is a thing now. And like, I was watching the video for Positive and she walks in the room and she goes, start this over. I'm not just going to watch the end. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Fair point.
Just stuff like that, you know.
Fun time. Big hit in the house.
Yeah.
Speaking of Whipstick, that's my newest term for jacking off.
Sure.
I'm going to go Whipstick.
Also, what are you doing? Just whip and stick? Sounds like something that when you're bad, your grandparents would be like, go give me a switch.
Yeah, they're going to whip stick at you?
That's the whipstick. Or like the song from Mindless Self-Indulgence.
Whipstick a ghost app.
Whipstick a ghost.
I mean, hey, if you're looking to start some history talk, it doesn't get much earlier than that. That is where he gets the name from.
Is it? Okay, so
there we go.
Let's start there. Who are these guys?
We've got, I'm not going to fully dox these guys, so I'll say Ed and Jacob.
Right. You get that much from listening to the music.
Guys. Yeah. That's not a mystery. Let's see. I'll start. So
Robbie, are you Team Edward or Team Jacob?
God, don't make me pick. I love them both. Now, if we're talking Twilight, I am Team Jacob because I think Edward's a dork and lame.
Okay.
But if I'm talking fun time, listen, hey, that's my truth. And honestly, the real truth, they're both dorks. But one's a more dork. Anyway, and not Lord of the Rings. What was I talking about? Fun time.
More dork like Mordor?
Yeah.
That was more dork.
Until you said it, my brain didn't connect the dots.
Yeah, that's what I call people that like Lord of the Rings. Just
more dork is what I say when I want more whale penis, by the way.
Oh, sure. Oh, this is going smooth.
This episode's great.
Oh shit.
Okay.
History, come on.
So let's start in the 2010s, let's say.
Sure, why not?
It all goes back really to a guy that we need to do one of these talk downs about this gentleman. But it all stems back to Low Key.
I don't ever wanna stop me. I'm only doing what the demons tell me to. There ain't nobody down here helping you, so just do what the masked man tells you to, and just listen to my chainsaw symphony. Just listen to my chainsaw symphony. Just listen to my chainsaw symphony. Just listen to my chainsaw symphony.
Underground legend, Low Key.
Put it on the list.
Yeah. So Whipstick and Eight Legs, just fans of Low Key, basically. Whipstick meets him at I think they maybe had met previously, but basically a group by the name of Maniacs out of Portsmouth, Ohio, has a show. They pay Low Key to come out and perform at this show. A young man named Edward shows up to this gig. Low Key meets him in the parking lot and says, hey, you're pretty familiar with my stuff, right? Like, how would you feel trying to, hype for me? Like, say the rhyming lines, at the same time as me. Hype man shit. Ed says, I could do that. And that starts nearly a decade of Whipstick being Low Key's hype man. It's also the first night he met Ala Zululu, when they were Maniacs.
Right.
Yeah.
Mani-A-X-E.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Same time, not quite the same time, but a little bit later than this, a young man named Jacob, not yet going by Mr. Eight Legs, starts drawing stuff. Drawing fan art mostly for, ICP art, twisted stuff, Joker's cards, classic Juggalo guy with artistic skills. Drawing fan art. Draws a bunch of stuff of Low Key, sends it to him. Low Key says, "This is great," and starts using it for merch designs, flyers, so on and so forth. For a good 5 years, I would say at least, Eight Legs becomes basically the visual go-to guy for Low Key, as well as LSP, MNE, Psychopathic at times. He starts becoming a very well-known visual artist in the scene. He's done record covers for Blaze, a bunch of Twisted merch, ICP designs, very popular stuff. But it all kind of goes back to Low Key. Low Key, speaking of, introduces these guys on the road. Whip and Loker on tour. They meet up with Eight Legs and become friends and just kind of have a friendly relationship that will fast forward a little bit to the 2016 Gathering of the Juggalos, where everyone is there because there's a big UPS performance. UPS was the Underground Propaganda Squad, which was something headed by Low Key and Whipstick and a guy named Dirty, which was basically a loosely formed, not like a rap group, but like a crew. It involved Alazuli Lou, a bunch of underground guys, and it was basically to promote each other and just do promo. So it started with Whipstick, Low Key, and Dirty doing like a road trip kind of tour of just handing out flyers around the country. And eventually it got to this gathering performance where it's the whole crew on stage trading songs back and forth. A really cool performance. You can find it on Fago Lovers. It is one of my life's regrets that I was at that gathering and did not know it was happening and did not go to it and was fully unaware.
Speaking of Fago Lovers,
yeah,
I have done extensive research for this show on that website.
Yeah.
I believe I have seen articles, reviews of ICP shows in Cleveland and Ohio and surrounding areas written by one of these gentlemen.
Yeah, Whipstick, before the Low Key stuff, I've back to maybe the mid to late 2000s, was doing interviews and reviews for Fago Lovers. So that's where his origin starts. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. So let's cut back to the 2016 gathering. They's guys they're watching the Wizard of the Hood set, enjoying it. They're staying at a Super 8 hotel, and they have this joke idea to start a rap group called Super Famous Funtime Guys, because Mad Max, Mission Infect rapper, we'll get into Mission Infect some other time. It's a whole can of worms, but it's Low Key's rap group. Mad Max is a member of it. He says something about, "You guys made my gathering a super fun time," or something. That gets twisted and turned into this long name, Super Famous Funtime Guys. The lore goes, I don't know how, much of this is kayfabe and how much of it's honest, but the lore goes, Eight Legs thinks that's it. That's the whole conversation. Whipstick then starts getting beats from Saint Cinna, another member of Mission Infect, and turns out these guys now have to make music together because they have a show booked at UPStival 3, I want to say.
That's not how this shit goes. I took you to UPStival. Bullshit. I flew you there on the back of Falcor. Look, man, I carried you on that stage like a baby bird. This is $1 million idea, and you just want to up and quit my idea.
So in order to do this show, they put together about 10 minutes of music because it was a 10-minute set, and that ends up being some of the tracks on our album. And they keep working. Our album comes out at the next UPStival. For those who don't know who UPStival is, or what UPStival is rather, like I said, Underground Propaganda Squad.
Yearly conference for the United Parcel Service Workers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it is UPS, the Underground Propaganda Squad. They used to have a yearly outdoor or indoor sometimes. They just used to have a yearly show.
But Doors were definitely involved.
The Doors played every year.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, UPStival 1 year in 2017. That's their first show. They play like the little 10 minutes of music. The next year, our album is released at the festival, and that's the last of them. That's the last UPStival. they go on, they keep making music, keep making records. I could list every one of them in a row, but there's a graphic that the Eight Legs posted the other day that I can post in reference to this. They make a bunch of records solo, and then they are or not solo, but independently through the UPS brand, and then they get signed to Long Live Evil, which gives them a boost in awareness from the scene. Start working with Alazuli on a lot of stuff. They end up doing Lost Lake Estates. One thing I think is worth mentioning is that when they started, the overall group was centered around Whipstick and Eight Legs, but it was supposed to be a 5-person group, including McNasty, Dubs, Shakeless, Whipstick, and Eight Legs. Eventually, that kind of, people come and go, or it just got more and more focused on Whipstick and Eight Legs. Dubs was a big part of it for the first 4 records, I want to say, up until the last one he was heavily included on was the Christmas EP. Hep A, Holiday EP, Advent is the long version of that. Mm-hmm. And then Dubs takes a step back from music completely, like his own music and Funtime music. He just kind of, is being a dad, has a job, doing stuff like that. And in his place, not in his place, but, transitionally, I guess in his place, but not as a replacement, if that makes sense. Since he did a lot of the choruses and the singing and the things of that nature, in comes Stray from the band Sky Swamp Orange. He kind of takes that role for I'll tell you when I want to laugh by laughing. And they told us not to film here, Volume 1. So now it's kind of back to that extended universe thing where the core guys are Whipstick and Eight Legs, and then the extended Funtime gang includes everyone from Dubs, McNasty, Stray, Dirty. It's anyone who's basically been in their orbit and has their own luchador mask is in the extended Funtime gang. And they wear luchador masks. I didn't say that.
They do. So you don't have to list every album, but I'm trying to think. They have released, and not all of it's on streaming. We'll talk about that in a minute. But 9 albums and probably 4 or 6 EPs. Does that sound about right?
Yeah. Give me 10 seconds.
Because you mentioned a graphic, but I don't know if you know this. This is an audio podcast.
Yeah, well, I told the audience earlier to look stuff up. No, I was going to post it on the socials, I think. So they have, let me count really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have about 10-ish projects. They have 2 solo EPs, 1 each.
Right.
As a group, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things that are in the Fun Timeline, is what they're calling it, which is kind of the ongoing story that connects all the albums.
Yeah.
1 album in the Nope universe, which is They Wouldn't Let Us Film Here, Volume 1, which is kind of scrapped and outtake songs that they reinvigorated with new verses, completed them, whatever. And then the Canceled universe, which only contains White Background, Terrible Music, which is a horrorcore record that they were working on right before they got signed to LLE. Decided it was probably not the thing to release, signing to Ala Zulilu's record label and then putting out a horrorcore album that was not that in line with what they did before. Would have felt like they went to a new label and kind of switched up their style to fit that label. So they scrapped it, but it came out, years later as a CD only, unfinished, unmastered, unmixed release.
So that was a perfectly clear answer. Thank you, Robbie, for getting to the bottom of that.
Oh, yeah. I got to let you know, this is all convoluted and weird. That's kind of something to just strap in for with this group, is it's all confusing.
So they've done somewhere in the range of 9 full proper albums, one of them being kind of B-sides that are reworked. They've done some solo EPs. They did 2 EPs with Clockworky. They did a full album with All Azulilu. They had White Background, which isn't available really. I mean, you can find it, but it's not.
You can buy it on their website. You just can't listen to it on Spotify.
What about Super Dudes?
Crooning the Tunes? That is, that Super Dudes Crooning the Tunes is their second release. It is them rapping over mostly 90s beats. So there's like Creep by TLC, Jump by
Crisscross.
Yeah, I was like, Jump by, Jump. A handful of others. Oh, wait, maybe not. I think that is, but it's not the same one that's on. Listen, it's all confusing. But yes, Super Dudes Crooning the Tunes is a mixtape of sorts of stolen beats. So it's not available on streaming. I think it's still available on CD.
Okay. Aaron, all of that clear to you?
Yeah, as much as it can be.
I think Robbie just illustrated why the barrier to entry is at this point kind of high for them. It's a little intimidating. Where do you start? How do I make sense of this? There is a sort of ongoing arc. There are recurring themes and things like that are, unless you're going to do what I did, which was I'm going to sit down and listen in a row through all the albums, kind of difficult to decipher. And definitely a factor for it being difficult for me to initially find my way into this, right? But I think a playlist can really help if we can get the playlist right where it needs to be, right? I think here's my building points and criteria. And Robbie, let me know if you think this makes sense. Per Aaron's request, we want this thing to be under 50 minutes. So it's roughly a drive to and from work.
Yeah.
Okay. Songs have to be available on streaming. So none of the Super Dudes crooning the tunes, none of the white background, none of the whackness stuff. Just what's on streaming.
To make it more confusing, some of the white background stuff is on streaming. Like
in
4
other
of
forms.
the songs are singles. Yeah.
Right. So as long as it's on streaming, then it can
fair game
go on here. We talked about this. I think it's fairly important to try and touch on the different aspects of what these guys do, right? They got the funny stuff, the dark stuff, some horror theme stuff, the upbeat stuff, serious stuff, the earnest stuff. Rides Again, Goes to Africa, Slam Dunk, Goes to School, etc.
All the earnests.
We'll talk about what we think the ideal progression or order for tracks is and why. But as a start, I think we should here's the playlist I made, here's the playlist you made. I'll put a sample of each song as we name them here. That way people can hear them and just keep referring back to those points. Every time we bring up a song again, go back to this point and hear a clip of each song.
Okay. So that's going to be a lot of editing work for you. I don't envy that.
It is what it is. So I'll put the clips in, but what we'll do is we will automatically, any song that's on your playlist and also mine automatically goes onto the Aaron playlist. Mm-hmm. And then I think we should each get 2 non-negotiables where we go, I don't care if you want it on. I think it's that important that this one is on there.
I can do that for sure. And we got to think of a way. I don't want this just to be you and me talking to each other. You know what I mean?
Right.
We got to involve Aaron.
Aaron's got to be involved.
Somehow.
This is for Aaron.
So can you give a thumbs up, thumbs down if you don't like the title or something? Or
can I get one veto based on title alone?
Sure.
How's that sound?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I also want you to try and predict which songs you will and won't like based on the titles.
Yeah. Okay. We'll give a title.
Yeah,
you give it a thumbs up or thumbs down. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, one straight up veto each list or total?
Total.
Okay. One total veto. Okay. How should we start?
Well, I built mine somewhat chronologically, but I reordered things a little bit here and there because I think it's very important to hear the progression in their sound, specifically Whipstick's voice, because if you jump in right at the end, it might be a little much for you. But I think if you ease into it, you actually hear gradually the voice changes and you go, oh, okay, it's seamless, if you do it right. That's my thought. I think you probably ordered them like a mixtape. You were like,
yes.
Oh, I think this should be first. This should be last kind of thing.
Yeah, I straight up did it for this is a greatest hits album. Sit down and listen to it. Get an idea of these guys.
Mine is a greatest hits album, but roughly chronologically ordered. Aaron, hearing that, are you ready for what it is if we just jump right in with a new song that might sound different than a very old song?
Let's do it.
Okay. So there you go. There's the win. Robbie, it can be ordered like a mixtape.
Like a mixtape. Okay. I like that. I think so. Here's my thought on that is that I do agree with you that the progression is important. Yes. But I think if you're going progression, I think you got to go full albums, because I think a lot of the stuff that makes that progress important is the themes and the skits and kind of the overall, like,
the skits are important
trajectory of how they treat each other and talk to each other on the records, which I don't think you get on a playlist.
All right. Well, Robbie, I will go through and tell you what is on my 15-track playlist.
Okay.
And I do have these ordered in a way that I think flows really nicely and makes sense. But as I go through, Robbie, you tell me, is this on your playlist as well? If so, it's a keeper. I'll note them. Aaron, you tell me, is this a song you are going to like or dislike? Or if there's a veto in here, I would save it until you also hear Robbie's list, though.
So fair.
Ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
let's go.
I start off with 2 tracks from our album. The first one is BFF.
Must slip my mind again, I'm in another group. I've been sipping on these Heinekens and I would just assume that mixing them with Viking and we're hiding what I do. So what we going by again? Super famous, fuck you. God damn it, like how do I manage to keep enough in these stupid situations with you? What? Everybody on the planet up in fucking vans. So now I'm the one who's stranded with this homeless trash dude.
And the next one is Breakfast Gang.
Nice jugs, I ain't talking about your tits, bitch. Live that 2% blue cap, we like a cribs, bitch. Breakfast Gang over top it with the entrance. Drink enough milk that we can drown 11 infants. Breakfast, omelets with extra bacon. Breakfast, fresh toast off your girl.
Because another consideration is I'm putting stuff on here that not only is a banger, but I think will specifically appeal to Aaron.
Now, so far, I have none of these on my list, although I do agree they're both great, and I do think BFF is an extremely important track, but I used BFF2 to kind of do what it does.
Well, that might be our first. Aaron, thoughts on BFF and Breakfast Gang titles?
Veto.
Both.
No, listen, I love Breakfast, and hey, y'all are my BFFs. Okay. So let's roll with them.
Okay. So my next 3 tracks are from cassette.
Mm-hmm. How do you fit a cassette in a discography?
Correct. BFF2.
Yeah, one top gang, yeah, we back in this bitch. Hey, thanks, Dick. Wasn't about to start my verse or some shit. It's whip. Shut the fuck up. Yo, God damn it, why ain't you got fucking names? I keep playing them in your sandwich. What? Quit interrupting before I rummage with duct tape. Still stuck in this nightmare with this uppity fuckface. Cloud chasing Trump ain't got the hint, I don't want fame. No Honda.
Got it. Crawl Space.
Get acquainted with the worms in the dirt and know it how. We'll decompose and become one with your earth. Hey.
Your subject matter seems so familiar. How the fuck you book a feature on your CD that'll kill you? Skeleton spiders, asbestos, and mildew. Surprise, bitches. This guy fucking for real, dude.
Don't got it.
Positive.
So everything's going good, everything's going great, man. I'm feeling really positive today. Never felt so good, never felt so great, man. I'm feeling really positive. And the sun just won't stop shining on me. I said the sun just won't stop shining on me.
Hey, yo, I'm a positive guy. Positive that life is meaningless and all of us die. Positive that none
got it.
Okay, so BFF2 and Positive are definitely going on the playlist.
Unless
Aaron, we have a veto.
No veto yet.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on those titles?
Good.
Perfect.
Okay.
No specific thoughts, but I didn't say ugh at either of them.
Okay. Love that.
Next on my playlist, I have 4 tracks from Don't Hug Me From the Front, which I think is probably one of the bangerest albums.
Yeah, I think if you're looking for hits, that's the one.
Now, Don't Hug Me From the Front bottoms.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the next track that I've got is Could Have Played Fallout.
Need another line if you don't mind. I don't know about how I'm gonna drive and stay alive. Cause I'm so out. On my fucking mind, it's so sublime. I'm just trying to die high, suited with my eyes wide. Oh my god, I love cocaine. Time to get it started when we crash another party. All go, get retarded like it ain't no thing. Ain't no thing? Ain't no thing. Bang another rainbow backslide, whip it with the snowman. Say Nick, yeah, he got that greatest stash.
I do not have it. Now, this is a strange thing. Maybe I'm jumping the gun talking about my list, but I would maybe say Don't Hug Me From the Front is my favorite or very close to the top, and I only included one song from it. So
fucking crazy.
That's just in the name of brevity and whatever. But yeah, but
that's insane to me.
Yeah, hey, me too.
I will probably make Could Have Played Fallout one of my non-negotiables.
I think that's fair, especially given the live context.
Right. They always play it live. And also, I will say, it took me many listens to understand that this is a story song, that they are telling a fantastical story about, well, Aaron will hear the song. We'll talk about it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Next up, Lucha, Florida.
Lucha, Florida. AKA Ohio, day to day feels like a trial. Safe to say where razor blades make up most of our fucking pile. You can get boned in the yard like a Taker versus Styles. If you die, then that's alright, you'll just be added to the pile. Freaks up black and miles, overdose and necrophiles. Crack a smile, Toblerone is now a weapon when it's filed. Motivate your mother in a mobile home while you're out. She finna pay for it at dome and it changes some of my clout. Hey, hood rats looking for some good shaft.
Don't got it, but I do.
Really? Wow. Okay. After that, I think one of the catchiest songs on that album, Brainless.
That we blood like your bitch ass with paper cuts, spray you with mace and fuck your face with us, so made a glove basket ain't your horror, yeah we call it a fun time. Yeah, fuck off bitch, you ain't gonna make it to sunrise.
I hope you're having a fun time with music for the brainless, with music for the brainless. And once you're having the fun time of your life, you'll die super famous. You'll die super famous.
I have it, so that's locked in.
Okay, that's locked. And the last one from that album that I have is Don't Hug Me From the Front, which is another earworm.
Yeah, definitely.
Just listen up and never ever hug me from the front.
It doesn't matter how we end it. Sometimes that's the way this goes, but dear those from all my lost friendships, there's one thing you should know. Whether it's been years or months, whether we had no contact, not even once, I truly hope your life is all bad, cause you're a cunt. And if we ever cross paths, don't you hug me from the front, the front. I hope you eat a bowl of poop, dude. I hope your fucking feet are hurting from your new shoes. I hope you stub your pinky toe up on the table. Hope you need a spatula, but you can only find a ladle. Fuck your burger, bitch. I hope you take a really hurtful shit.
Which I don't have.
That one might end up being non-negotiable, but we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Really hard not to put that on. Next up, I've got one song from Mom's Not Offended. It's called Crash and Burn.
Oh, now it's them again, those idiots, those lucha friends, like, whoa, they're both simpletons, don't let them in, cause they're just gonna be like, ho, consider this a warm-up, busting in your crib like, bitch, pick the door up, back in the mix, then we back in the fist, double cracks in your lips, don't capture a vid, then we throw it up on Pornhub, like, whore what you gonna do, pull it up and report us, yeah, that's cute, back door when I fucked up, and fight me, yeah, crack door when I showed up, I'll fight you, yeah,
I don't have it, but wait, Aaron, any of those songs previously listed that are yes, no's, or vetoes?
Anything upset you there?
Like Crash and Burn just sounds scary.
It is.
But yeah, I guess we'll roll with it.
Okay. The next one after this is actually from They Wouldn't Let Us Film Here, and it's kind of a wild card, and it's called Breathless. I like the horror elements, but I also love the shift in musical tone here.
I just wanna see you fleshless, sprawled out on the floor. You used to leave me breathless, but now it's no more. No more. Used to. watching from the bushes till I seen enough. Then I'm creeping up. Doesn't mean I'm drunk. Just because I wanna gut you, then I clean it up. Yo, so
And I do not have.
You don't have Crash and Burn or Breathless, huh?
Nope.
Wow. Robbie, I'm really curious to hear what's on your playlist because I think this is like hit after hit, but I've got 3 tracks after this from I'll Tell You When I Want to Laugh by Laughing. We're Whack. Good, because it has to be there.
More like we're whacking off.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, I would say We're Whack, maybe in this scene, my favorite song of the 2020s.
Oh, it's a very good song. And I think deeply Aaron coded because he will love the bass line.
That's what sucks me right in there. And then I love the verses. I love anyone bragging about being whack. This is so up my alley. And I love both these groups. So yeah.
Well, why you ain't as whack as us? Next up, quirky pop punk song.
And I be slipping up back into my sanity. I tighten a knot in the road and hanging off of my throat. And I be jumping up back into reality. I can't seem to find my reasoning for why I feel walking on the outside.
I don't have it.
Okay, well, that's my other non-negotiable.
That one's very close to being a veto for me because I think that name just sucks so hard. But if it is a non-negotiable, I will allow it.
Yeah, you can't veto a non-negotiable.
That's actually how it works. Yeah.
Oh, I can't veto a non-negotiable?
No.
Oh.
Last track from that album that I have is I Don't Know, Might Cry Later.
Really, all they do is stay with me, spiraling into misery, cause all I see is a failure. But you say he's a legend, so let me ask you a question. Since I'm lacking direction, is it really a fun time if you're masking depression? I hope you find this message and from it pull a lesson.
I've fallen to darker places, I'm stalling for saving graces, but always they come late, so I mask my pain. Maybe I'm only caught in my feelings. Circle the drain while I'm overthinking. I'm coping the wrong way, but hoping that it helps you see me. Yeah.
What do you mean by you? How do you know you exist?
I also have it, and I think that is almost a non-negotiable final track on the playlist.
Ooh, well, it's not my final track because there's one track after that.
I know, but also that one goes earlier, even chronologically.
Ooh, well, listen, I know it's circa 2019, but I think a perfect final track is ALL.
Yeah, the final track on, I believe, the final track on White Background.
I'm at the darkest point of my life right now. It's like the floor opened up and it all gave out as I'm falling down. Grasping at everything, nothing within reach. Images present and watching my family die right in front of my eyes. God damn it, it's finally setting in. Taking this medicine, hope to offset it. They seem so impossible. Trapped in this residence, white walls. Housing these memories, nightfall. My demons tormenting me, I've lost my will to pretend to be alright. Down to my core. Had my happiness, but that evil inside me showed at the door.
Nobody told me it'd be so empty and lonely. The more that I keep it going, the more I think it ain't for me. And I know now, when it comes up, it always goes down. Nobody that I get so lost in my head, but inside this thing is a mess, hoarding skeletons and regrets. But yo, I know now.
Always love laughing.
Yes.
Always love laughing.
Did you say that's on your playlist?
It is. Let me look. No.
Oof. Well,
but it's a great one.
I'm out of non-negotiable, so I'll have to fight for a couple of these later. All
okay,
right.
So what do we have? Actually, let me start this before I forget. So I'm making a final list.
Yeah. So we've got 7 tracks that are definitely going on so far.
So those would be BFF2.
Yeah.
Positive.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
Could've
You had
played Fallout.
Fallout was a non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Brainless we both picked.
Yep. We're whack.
We're whack.
Uh-huh.
And then
Quirky Pop
I think you
Punk
said
song.
Quirky Pop Punk was non-negotiable. And then Might Cry Later.
Yep.
Okay. So we are sitting, at 7 tracks, 25 minutes so far.
So we've got 20 to 25 minutes to put in here.
Okay. Now, there's one song I want to make clear when we're doing this that I would have 1000% put on here if it didn't have bonus tracks attached to it.
Okay.
And that is K, 8-leg solo track about divorce that I literally can't hear without crying. And it's one of their best songs. And it just isn't on here because it doesn't suit the playlist.
He never sat down, try addressing all his problems. He would just drown them out, hoping alcohol would solve them. Do anything for anyone, long as it's not himself. Now he's staring at a news, questioning if it'll help yet.
Looking in my heart as it starts to break. Always give, so you always stay. Take. Fake smile through another day. Pretending everything is A-okay.
He keeps telling himself. 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 He keeps telling him.
Right. There's a couple things that wouldn't go well on a playlist.
Yeah. So what I have here, and this is in no chronological order, so I'm not going to say the albums or whatever, they're just in like banger order. Charity Case from I'll Tell You When I Want to Laugh by Laughing.
Okay.
It's a fun, upbeat song about mental health stuff. I think it's a good segue into a lot of what they do. It's a great place to start, I think.
Step 1, get a therapist. Check. Step 2, don't go. Can I handle this on my own? I don't know. My meds are already upped. I'm taking the whole dose. And the pros to my Prozac is maybe they'll control that evil in my mind that I so often expose. Maybe it's all sunshine, rainbows, and everything is dope. Nope. Never mind, I'm just stressed, need a fuck that. This is who I am, yo, and you can eat a nutsack. If you don't like it, there you have it. Decided, go on and try it. Swallow privates and choke to death on a
That's your first track?
Track 1.
Okay.
Now, quick question: who's Charity Case?
An adult film star.
Mm-hmm.
No, just kidding.
Sounds like
Just
it. Okay,
kidding. It's
continue.
BFF2 we have locked in.
Yeah.
So I don't need to worry about that. Finders Keepers from Mom's Not Offended, She's Concerned is my next one. It's a jazzy, 90s sounding kind of take on ICP's I Found a Body is the way I think about it.
Yep.
Big fan of that one.
I wanna set them up as Halloween decorations. Kind of fiending for the season so the neighbors say shit.
Why so graphic? And what's its name?
Headless Jacob, and I can tell him whenever he doesn't say shit. I found a body on the side of the road. Was mangled and battered, bones all decomposed. I found a body on the side of the road. Brain matter was splattered, covering palms and his toes. I found a body on the side of the road. I don't wanna be alone, so I'm taking it home. I found a body on the side of the road. Yeah, I found a body on the side of the road. Hey, being honest, I could really use a friend. I'm not permitted to have a dog or cat in my apartment. I know it's habit, it's a fact.
Next, I've got standalone Halloween single Promptly, which I just really like a lot. It's got Stray on there doing a verse. Stray very rarely does horrorcore stuff, but I think he does really good on this track, and it's got a spooky vibe. It's just a cool banger. Even if it says Jack Lantern, I listen to it in other moods.
Stray, stay calm. Remember why you're here. You gotta make your sacrifices the same day and time every year. That's probably why I bought this Black & Decker, so I could break apart your pieces and put you back together, huh? I know the gods will think it's tight, revere it as a work of art, and sing my praises way beyond my flesh expiring on earth. I'm circling this cornfield like a crop circle, fiending you'll make a sound so I can come and hurt you. Forgive me for I know what I'm about to do, and I don't really give a fuck if I paint your face black and blue. Boogie woogie woo, I got you underneath the moon, bound tightly in my arms as the crickets sing back to you. 10:31, I jotted it down promptly. Scream all you want, nobody is gonna stop me.
Darkness spreads like a plague or a cancer. Time to light the path with the jack-o'-lantern. It's a summer season, all y'all screaming. Thought you get away, but you hanging from the trees with a run.
Number 5, we got Ruthless Aggression from They Wouldn't Let Us Film Here, Volume 1. Just an aggressive track, as the title speaks. Really good rapping on there. Just a bang.
I'm like an ace mission with an open gun inside a swimming pool. Shut the shit down, then I bounce after killing you. Stick you with the needle while we listen to the Beatles, and I'll turn you to a walrus after carving up your features. Ruthless aggression, Triple H, it's a bullshit. Bang your fucking brains out of the wake in a coffin. Taking the losses, crack the gates for one best and toss it. Steve Austin with the sun up, face to face I'm obnoxious. The dominating duo of super luchas and weirdos appearing to bring the fairness to kill and procure your hair hole. With violated syllables, filling you with despicable ideas and feast of defeated vegans on the genitals. Snakes in the grass, get the lawnmower, simple facts. Take it to the back where the butcher shop handle that. Beef on the slab, like your teeth on a plow. Display like a trophy.
Next, we've got from Whipstick solo EP, Kurt Russell's Hangover, featuring the Straight Legs. So it's just a super famous Fun Time Guys song.
Right.
Jump.
Couldn't leave me, even if it's really what you want. Blood in and blood out, we started off in a job. Super famous makes jump, jump. Whipstick makes jump, jump. 8 legs
Hey,
makes
nobody
jump,
makes me fucking jump.
UPS makes jump.
Fuck up, man. I thought I told you once, I ain't gonna listen to you. No. Now you tied up in the trunk with a grip of these tools. Been out of it for months, no plan on calling it truce, but guessing I got drunk. Fucking rejoin the group. Shit. Damn it. Go, though. Legs is back at it with the bad
Which is just a hoot, just a fun one.
Yeah.
I just put it there for pure fun.
Now, Jump, that's a cover?
No.
Wish it was.
That Kay and Kurt Russell is a really fun, good collection of songs. It's very cool. I didn't put anything from it on here, though. I thought about it.
Yeah, K I would have put on, but it's got a lot of bonus content at the end, so it kind of stalls the playlist. And then Jump I like. There's a lot of there's on both of those records. There's a lot of tracks I like, but yeah, that's almost like bonus content for this, exercise. I just put that one because it has both the guys. Let's see, Brainless is next up, which we have locked in already.
Yeah.
One botched Brooks finisher from I'll Tell You When I Want to Laugh by Laughing. I think that is just a excellent 8 Legs verse. They're both great verses.
Step into my life, take your shoes off. See the mic on light, I'ma lose all sense of my mind. It was right, I'ma die in the fight, and the timing is right. Fuck the cue cards, born HR, got an artist, feeling lethargic, but dealing with all this unnecessary hardship and harboring harsh, dark remarks. He's harping apart when it started like arson, a fire in his heart that he dealt with regardless. And every time he seems to get back up, he's smacked up with back-to-back attacks with packs of rats that belong in the past with the goddamn garbage. The worst of enemies were my best of friends. I let serpents in, now that I'm hurt again, they're resurfacing like I should work with them. Return to the dirt, worth to get grave, get in, cuz yelling better than anybody. We all going down.
Is that a non-negotiable?
No.
Veto.
Okay.
That's just based on the title. That's a good
Just based
veto.
on the title alone. Veto.
Yeah, it's a wrestling joke, but I think it's one of 8 Legs' best verses personally. So that's why that was on there.
Put that verse on a song with a better title. 8 Legs.
All right.
There you go.
Oh, also, if you don't like things that are long and unwieldy, not the group for you, I will say.
Well, I
Speaking
like
of
Big
that
Johnson
title.
t-shirts, so I think I like
Okay.
things that are long and unwieldy.
Okay, perfect. Number 9, I've got With a Little Bitta from Mom's Not Offended. Just a poppy upbeat song.
It's like that, like this, and it's all alright. Cause I'll never go alone on a solo flight. It's like that, like this, and my bro so tight. Yo, tell them how it goes. Hey, we all alright. With the dark clouds hanging above, and the whole town's painted with blood. With a little bit of, and a little bit of, ha ha ha, it's alright. With the dark clouds hanging above, and the whole town's painted with blood. With a little bit of, and a little bit of, ha ha ha, it's alright. I do my best to avoid negativity, but every now and then a little bit will get to me. Then I get this imagery.
Yeah. See, I would, if you're gonna put poppy and upbeat, I would argue to put "Don't Hug Me from the Front" over. I mean, I think that's also a good choice to fit the vibe, but
see, I'd say "Don't Hug Me" is almost more of a chill and poppy, not as upbeat and poppy.
It's a very happy sounding song.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to argue that. But we'll get there.
Okay. Well,
we got "We're Whack," which is already on the list.
Yep.
Number 11, I put "As I Say," which is just one of the best, I think, fun time horrorcore songs. They're kind of taking the Richard Ramirez serial killer position and writing from that perspective, and it is a dark, spooky little song.
Sick and demanded, but chopper up her heads across America. A ship of body parts, international to Canada. I whisper softly in her ear, I couldn't bother to hurt her. But when I'm guided by his darkness, I'm guided by murder. And I'm glad we crossed paths, cause my cross is averted. And I'm a stab it so deep in your flesh, it's a part of your sternum. I'm breaking at night, no one's saving your life, cause your pain's on delight, as I say. Nice talk, walk up the porch, cross paths at the door, racks, acting your back, as I say. Nice talk, never let a stranger invade in all safetyness, hatred emblazoned in your skin, as I say. Nice talk, desecrate your corpse while I'm digging your grave in the backyard, as I stop and say. Nice talk.
It's a standalone single, or it's on the bonus disc of "I'll Tell You What I Want," or of "Mom's Not Offended," the 2-disc version.
Oh, I see the single. Yeah.
Next up, "Sober" from They Wouldn't Let Us Film Here. Just a song about substance abuse, pretty somber tone, pretty serious song with Stray on it. I like it a lot.
Ghost is what I feel like mostly. Comatose, don't know why it chose me. If I let you get close, don't look too closely. Actually, baby, maybe don't even fucking approach me, cause hosting a creature that's openly ether, demise on the field, and it's cheering from the bleachers like, why is it here? I've been welcoming a reaper, one will appear, so how can I leave? How can I breathe? Finally be free of this dark and this evil residing in me. So I let it in cause I needed release.
I'm so over seeking closure, I just don't believe. If I'm sober, the pain will slow up and drop this hold on me.
It's probably a good one to put on right after Fallout.
Yeah. Let's see, "Fanny Pack Swag," or FPS from our album.
Ooh, can I take back my veto and do that one?
Sure.
Great. Put the wrestling one back on. That one can get fucked to hell.
I would argue to keep that one on over. Okay. But
it's really good. And the other one also has nothing to do with wrestling besides the title, I will say.
That's fine. Does this one have anything to do with fanny packs or swag?
It does say both in the chorus.
It does.
Great. Get it out of there.
Okay.
It's out. Next up, "Only Funyuns." This is a song Whipstick and Stray originally made for Whipstick's OnlyFans page, and it ended up on They Wouldn't Let Us Film Here Volume 1.
What?
This is just a dumb idea.
What if I provided a place for them to talk to me day to day?
Also a dumb idea.
What if they can get exclusive content and looks behind the scenes?
Honestly, the worst idea.
Fuck yeah.
So far. Dog, what the fuck are you on?
This is just a dumb idea. Thank you for the OnlyFans subscription. We're going on an OnlyFans adventure with Whipstick. You've got expendable income in this song. Thank you for the
Based on the title alone, can I have you put that one on there twice? Is that possible?
Okay, done. Then we've got Positive,
Funyuns.
which is already on. Then we got Positive, and I Don't Know Might Cry Later.
Yeah.
Both are already locked in. So yeah.
Okay, so what are your two non-negotiables?
Let me look this over.
Look
Because
at
I think I need to fight for something that's not going to go in otherwise. You know what? I'm going to say one botched Brooks finisher, just because we had the whole conversation. And I am going to then follow that with, God, that's hard.
Stop playing with your dick. Think.
Okay. All right. I'm going to say Sober. So
Okay.
let's see. Let me pop.
So we've got 9
those
tracks.
on the list.
What kind of length we working on here? Is this a big Johnson or just like a medium Johnson?
We're at 9 tracks, 32 minutes. So we've got room for about 12, 13 more minutes.
So we could put 3, maybe 4 songs, depending on which ones we choose.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
How do we come to that conclusion?
how do we do that? So the ones on my playlist that didn't go on, BFF, but we've got BFF 2, so I'm okay with not putting it on. I'll concede there. I feel strongly that Aaron would really like Breakfast Gang.
I think since we didn't put Fanny Pack Swag, we can go Breakfast Gang.
Okay, Breakfast Gang it is. All right, so that's one from mine that we've agreed on. Is there something else on yours that you're like, I think that should go on there?
Let me see. I think Aaron would like Finders Keepers quite a bit. It's when it first came out, it's got that jazzy rap beat. It reminded me of like production, almost like a Tribe Called Quest or something like that from that time, which I know Aaron's a big fan of. So that was why that was on there for me.
I'm intrigued.
So so we're keeping it so we know what we're working with. We currently have 4 songs from I'll Tell You When I Want to Laugh by Laughing, 2 from Cassette, 2 from Don't Hug Me from the Front, 1 from They Wouldn't Let Us Film Here, and 1 from our album.
Nothing from Mom's Not Offended.
Not yet.
Put Crash and Burn on there.
Oh wait, no, sorry. I just actually put Finders Keepers. I forgot.
Oh, okay. So what's our time right now?
Now we are at 39 minutes.
Okay. Can we each pick a song that we think gives what do you think we're missing? Looking at that lineup, what are we missing? We don't have a lot of horror stuff in there.
No horror at all so far. Although we do have dark. There's a couple dark ones.
Well, let's focus on putting some horror something in there.
Okay. So the horror that we picked, we each had I had Promptly and As I Say, and you had
I had
All.
Crawl Space, Breathless,
Crawl
and
Space
All
as well. Yeah. Of those 3, I would go with All, but it's a little on the more dark, depressing side than straight up horror.
Let's let Aaron
that
pick.
Sways anything.
Do you want scary, depressing horror, or do you want fun horror?
Scary, depressing.
Okay, All goes on.
Okay.
Then.
Let's go with All, baby.
We could
it's
also
one of my faves.
We could also put a fun horror one on there. You know, if we put a Crawl Space or a Breathless, or if you've got one on there that you think would be good, then that would round things out pretty nicely.
You know what? I might fight for Promptly in this space. It's got good rapping, it's got a good vibe. Whipstick says jack-o'-lantern and with a rope, both in very cool ways.
Do it.
All right.
That's a playlist.
And then Aaron, do you want me to order this in a way that I think is cool and fun to listen to?
You should. Yes.
Definitely.
Okay.
And I'll trust you to order it.
Okay.
And for everybody listening, the playlist is linked in the description.
Listen along.
As is the Zool one. We're going to have them both
We'll put them both
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad about this playlist at all. Are there things that I wish were on there? Yes. But I think this selection of songs would be a great way for somebody that's never listened to them to hear a selection of songs that I think are pretty much all bangers.
Fully agree. And honestly, for me, what this comes down to is I just love these guys so much that the time constraint is the only real issue. I don't think there are songs on here that are better or worse. I mean, there are songs that I think are better or worse than others, obviously, because that's how preference goes. But like, if I was to add a bunch more, it wouldn't be. But it was like, oh, Eric only picked bad ones, or it was just like they're all my favorites, and so I could have made a 2-hour playlist.
Oh, I could have made a much longer playlist. And the cool thing for me has been, you know, I've listened through all the albums. I've heard all the songs, but some things I go back to more than others. And a lot of that stuff is what made it to this playlist. So there's songs that you picked that I'm like, I've heard it. I don't know it intimately, but now I'm going to go back and listen to this playlist and go, okay, I'm adding more songs to these are my favorite songs. You know what I mean?
Totally. Yeah. I full agree. And I'm going to try to, man, we really went, what I've learned here is looking at this, we like the more dark ones. So I'm going to try to arrange this in a way that it doesn't just have a super depressing back half. I'm going to split these up a little bit.
Good idea. That's good.
Super depressing back half. What are you watching me walk away?
I love to watch you leave.
All right. Well, I'm sure people would have their thoughts about songs that absolutely need to be on there. So hard not to have Don't Hug Me from the Front on there.
Yeah, there's a few that I'm like, damn, I would have loved to see that on there. But that's the nature of this exercise. And audience, what do you wish we put on that we didn't? Huh?
Yeah, let us know. Aaron, I can't wait to hear what you think about this.
Yeah, should I film a live reaction for an Instagram story?
Do it.
Yes, I think that's a great idea.
I want a clip of you hearing
maybe
each song and giving a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I want it to be like that lady that's the gif of her drinking the what is it? Kombucha.
Brittany Broski.
Yeah. The face making the no, that thing. That's what I want from it.
Yeah.
I can recreate that video as best as possible.
Okay, do it.
Oh, perfect.
Or how about this? How about I, through a series of Instagram stories, post a meme for each track that kind of gives a hint of how I feel about it. So listeners that follow us on Instagram will see, and they'll speculate what my thoughts are before the next episode.
I like that a lot. And you know what I think is my favorite part of all this is that between Juggle Ohio and this exercise, we are getting 3 fun time episodes.
Yeah, I was going to say the next episode is fun. If for people that don't give a fuck about fun time, they're going to be like, hey guys, could you move on to literally anything else?
No.
And I'm going to say unsubscribe.
No, we're going to do whatever we want.
Yeah. There's a lot of podcasts that don't talk about fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I would say, and I haven't done the math here, there are probably more podcasts that don't talk about them than ones that do.
You think you have to do math on that?
In the world of podcasts?
Yeah, in the world.
Yeah, I'm going to... Serial, Joe Rogan.
I don't think Joe Rogan is. I don't listen to the show, but I don't think he's ever talked about them.
Oh, they were on
Bang Bang, Doughboys, Marin,
Mark Maron.
Yeah,
Last podcast on the left. My favorite murder.
Yeah,
they don't talk about them.
They
at
never
all.
do.
Never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even. Call me daddy.
You know who does?
Call her daddy.
We fucking do.
Yeah.
Us.
Yeah. That's why you're here. And if you don't like it, don't be here. That's fine.
If you're ever listening to the Joe Rogan Experience, you're thinking, when is this guy getting to the fun time, guys? Just come over here. Just come on over here.
Yeah.
And maybe if you are on the fence or you think, I don't think it's for me. Maybe this is a great opportunity to take this ride with Aaron and you can give your thoughts and see what you think. Post your own Instagram stories and tag us.
Hey, I'll ride share with you.
Also, Robbie, I'd like to congratulate you because the long con has paid off. You have successfully infiltrated, destroyed, and rebuilt our podcast into exactly what you wanted it to be. Here we are, 3 episodes in a row talking fun time.
I couldn't be happier, prouder, or more joyous.
We're the super famous pod time guys.
Hey, you know what? Change it up. That's the new podcast.
All right. So I think we'll leave you with that. I'm going to give a couple quick updates. We talked about shows and stuff that are going on. If there's anything we absolutely need to talk about now, we can do it. But I just bought my tickets to see ICP. They're coming through the Midwest here. So I'm going to see them in Pittsburgh in June. Aaron.
Hell yeah.
You're going to see them.
Yes. Hey, shout out Scotty who had another ticket that was not $85. So I will be going next Wednesday, actually.
Woo.
Nice. That'll be, but next time we talk, we'll have to talk about that.
We'll be talking.
It'll be an all Aaron episode. It'll be Aaron's reactions to Fun Time, Aaron telling us about ICP. It's an all Aaron
I don't
episode.
like all this pressure.
Well, we can chime in.
Yeah, we'll do like you did. We'll veto things you say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
You'll be like, so I went down to Deep Ellum. I'll be like, veto.
Oh,
Yeah,
trust me, I would veto that myself.
Well, I can't wait to hear about it. I think it's going to be an interesting time.
Yeah. I'm excited. I can return the super long trench coat I bought for me to sit on Scotty's shoulders.
I hope
so
you
we
still
can
do
be
that.
one man. Well, I mean, hey, Scotty, if you're interested, you'll hear this after the episode or after the show, I'm sure. But if you're interested, we can still meet up and just do it for fun. I don't give a shit.
So when people are hearing this, the show already happened. On the next episode, which will be a couple weeks after the show, Aaron will tell us about it.
I'm going to take diligent notes. I'm not even going to enjoy the show. I'm just going to be taking notes about it the whole time.
All right, Robbie, anything important that you want to talk about?
Nope, just that I am currently finding our Discord chat to drop the playlist into because I finished it.
Beautiful.
Boom, it's there, the Twisted With Us Discord chat.
Perfect. See, when you tell me things are in the Discord chats, I can immediately go look at them.
There you go.
And then Eric, look over that and just let me know what you think of the order there.
Okay, I'll look.
I mean, you have to do it right now, but
no, I'm doing it now.
time.
I can only do it now. There's no other way to do it.
All right.
Listen, if I'm to believe Van Halen, right now is everything.
Yeah, that's true. They had a lot of stuff that happened right then in that video.
Okay. So just for anybody who was wondering that was listening to this, I'm just going to tell you what the order is. So the order is We're Whack, perfect opener. BFF2, that's good placement. Promptly, I think that makes sense to go into something a little spooky there. Could have played Fallout, that's good. Sober, Breakfast Gang, quirky pop punk song. Okay, I think that's a good back-to-back there. Finders Keepers, Brainless, One Botched Brooks Finisher, Positive, All, and I don't know, Might Cry Later. I'm good with this. I would swap to put All last because I like the musical progression, but I understand why Cry is last.
Yeah, I think it works, especially because the outro's got some space in it and some silence and stuff.
Yeah,
I think it works best last. Personally.
And it's 47 minutes, but when the song is over, there's that, stuff at the end that technically this is probably 46-ish minutes.
Yeah, it's about 30 seconds of junk at the end there. That's not say junk, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's a good playlist. I can't wait to listen to it. 13 songs. I'm going to listen to it on the way to work tomorrow.
Hey, same. That's what it was designed for me to listen to on the way to work.
This is good.
Perfect.
This is good.
All right.
Well, that's been the episode.
That's been the episode, guys. What a time. We had fun. We laughed. We were productive. I ate a whole pizza. Eric did the same, but before we started recording.
Correct.
Impressive all around.
I do want to mention the majority of that pizza was eaten during the Patreon recording. So
that's a patron special then.
Keen
you have a fetish for eating.
Listeners will not hear me because I'm just that fucking good. Anyways, next episode, guys, we have more goodness from the underground, and I'm gonna eat another pizza.
Okay, and you'll tell us about a show, and you'll tell us about your thoughts on this playlist.
Yeah, it's gonna be an Aaron packed episode, so buckle up because who knows what I'm gonna say.
Okay,
all the Aaron heads, strap in.
If you're an Aaron head, clock in. Your shift is about to start in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you got some time,
guys. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at some of these names, and Patreon already.
Oh boy.
Ooh, okay. I can't wait.
Let's get to it.
We should probably get to us.
Hold
Aaron,
on.
where can
First of
people
all,
find us?
www.icpwwe.com/www.bigjohnson.com.
Don't put the slash. That's and it's like two separate websites.
Well, yeah,
forward slash.
Yeah, / www.bigjohnson.com. First off, guys, I want to say this website houses all of our links, all of our great stuff, Instagram, Twitter, all of our socials, email, our playlists, Twisted History stuff, all of that good stuff. But most importantly, actually, before I get to that, we talked about this over text, guys. Here's a new campaign. Everybody, go to the Big Johnson Instagram page.
Oh, yeah.
And tag our Instagram in their comment section. We need to
ICP
get
with we sent us.
Yep.
Thank you. Yes. Say at ICP with we sent us. We want to get a deal going with them. We want to get a follow back. We want to partner closely with Big Johnson, which seems to, by the way, I did a lot of creeping on their Instagram. It seems to just be a guy.
We need to have a shirt that says
enormous.
Big Juggin with enormous with juggalo paint and two women with large breasts. And under that, it says the ICP with we show. When you're packing a Big Johnson, everyone sees your pee.
There we go. Okay, guys. So go to the Big Johnson Instagram and flood their comment section with ICP with we sent us. And let's get that. They only have 8,000 or something followers. Like it's possible. It's possible with your help.
Go get
so
them.
help
us.
Anyways, other than that whole rant, which you better fucking help or I'm going to scream. We also have a Patreon on our website. Eric, tell us about it.
Hey, Patreon. I say it every episode, but if this is the first one you're listening to, first, thanks for listening. Weird place to jump in, but a good spot. You get, in return for giving us $3 a month, which helps us to continue doing the show and paying all the software fees and publishing fees, you get a special channel in our Discord where I will post our special Patreon exclusive content. You get Patreon exclusive content. Every time we drop an episode, you get special content just for patrons. And you get a thank you at the end of every episode. So I would like to thank Rob is a Loser, Veronica, Don't Hug Me from the Front Unless You Want to Feel a Big Johnson, Scotty, Robbie, definitely not just three raccoons in a trench coat, Andrew, Shmeev, Hi Wayne, hope there's some good ass today.
Sure.
Child of Divorce, Sparknuts, Adam, Stick It To You Baby, Dog Bastard, Dana. Now, remember there was a name on here that had us in a foursome with a Lucky fan on a shirt, and it said a thing at the end that we couldn't figure out what it said. It said, I fuck with.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one says, I speculate that the end of that sentence was analbuttsex.com.
Wow. I mean, hey, could have been.
Rutro, Robbie Ragany of Hammerdown Protocol. Johnson so big it has its own shirt.
Great.
B-Rob, Juggaloco remix on YouTube, Sick Juggalo, Deucey Mac, Steve, Wizard, Vovo, Lackey, Tom. Well, oh, wait. Hold on. Tom. And then we have the answer. We have the actual answer.
Oh.
It says, I fuck with ICP with we. That's what the foursome shirt is supposed to say. Just the four of us beating guts and eating butts. So be. And then it cuts off.
Oh my
so
God.
Be what?
So be cool. Be good to each other out there.
I don't know.
Be pinching it short and wiping it deep.
Yeah, I don't know. And Clown Comes 69. Thank you all so much for your support. We solved a mystery and then discovered a new mystery.
And then got a new mystery. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Hey, that's life. You know?
Love it. Hey, something in that. First of all, thank you, everybody. Truly unhinged as usual. Keep it going. So be what? The next one is finish that sentence. But in that same name, beating guts and eating butts, I think should replace pinch it short and wipe it deep. So it is now beating guts and eating butts analbuttsex.com.
Oh,
Two butts? Two butts, one word? One phrase?
Two butts, one phrase. Two girls, two butts, one phrase. Also a cup.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
like
thanks,
that.
everybody. Bye.
Hey, thanks. Analbuttsex.com, eating guts and wiping butts. See you later.
Beating guts and eating butts. Analbuttsex.com.
Beating guts and eating butts. Analbuttsex.com. Whoop, whoop.
I already said a version of it. Bye.
Whoop, whoop. Or poop, poop.
Oh, yeah.
With all these butts.
Hey, fair point.
It's ICP with who, with we, with you and me, and with Robbie. It's news and reviews with these three dudes. It's the ICP with We Show. We Show, 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 We Show our dicks on Patreon. Legit. Check it out.
All right, here we go. And we've got a great... Oh, wait. I did something...
Carnival Barker.
And we've got a great show for you today. In this episode, we'll talk about whackness, being prompt, being sober, eating breakfast, being brainless, staying positive, and, I don't know, might cry later.
Perfect.
Wonderful.